Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Okay, let's channel drop it. Turn your mics on.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna. The chanting meditation we're doing here.
Hare Rama
Let's be chanting this name, spiritual name. So come and listen to the vibration and chant with us if you feel like it. Very simple. Just chant these names. Krishna, 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 Radha, Radha, Radha. It'll just change your life. You'll feel really good there on TikTok. It's the best content on TikTok. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Radha, 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 Radha. Yeah. Feel really good inside. Start laughing and crying. Very cosmic, blissful experience. Change your whole life. Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna. Sound vibration.
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna Hare
Hello there. Krishna, Krishna. Yeah, continue chanting. I'm going to talk to these people.
Hare I mute my mic. Oh no, okay. Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, if you like, you can share this video with your friends, this live here. Krishna, Krishna, and follow us. And as soon as I get 1,000 subscribers, then we'll broadcast from from my computer, which would be really nice. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare. Yeah,
Rama Rama, Hare
your
Hare.
heart on your mind and make you feel really good and elevate your consciousness into a state of bliss and ecstatic happiness. And yeah, it's very, very special. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare, Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna. This will liberate you
Krishna.
from all your.
Krishna Hare.
Just chant this mantra. Just chant this name. Yeah, Krishna or Radha, Radha, Radha is the personification of loving ecstasy. Krishna, 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 Radha, Radha, Radha,
Krishna,
Radha, Radha, Radha,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Yeah, you laugh. This ecstatic laugh. It's great. Yeah. It's good to be good and happy. No more fears. All your fears will disappear. Life will take on a whole new meaning, and you'll see the reason for everything in this world. Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Bluetooth disconnected.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Radhe
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare.
Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe,
Govinda, Radhe.
Govinda, Govinda, Radhe,
Radhe, Radhe, Govinda.
Govinda,
Govinda, Radhe.
Radha, Govinda, Radha, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Govinda,
Radhe, Radhe,
Radha, Govinda, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Govinda, Radha,
Radhe, Govinda.
Radha, Govinda.
Govinda, Radhe. Radhe, Govinda.
Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda.
Govinda, Radhe.
Very cleansing and elevating in their consciousness. Very blissful. This is take away all your problems, this chanting, even just by hearing it. Listen attentively. Krishna, we're chanting both. Krishna, and if you're chanting, really chant with full attention. Really listen to the sound vibration, or just listening to this sound vibration here and see the result. Full attention. Krishna, Krishna, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda,
Radhe, Govinda.
Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Ram,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama.
Krishna, Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Hare.
Share the video if you can, and also become a follower, and that'll help my mic so I can broadcast on the computer now. I just need about a few more likes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This chanting will become your best scripture in this world. It's that good. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
A little bit odd or different because not very many people are chanting like this. We're introducing this to the world. It's a cutting edge way of us, like a path, a spiritual path of just chanting, non-religious, but very highly elevated. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. Chanting this name,
Rama, Rama, Hare
and it never gets boring. Keep ecstatic. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You can, just chant it like they call japa, or you can sing the name. It's really great. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Radha
Rama,
Radha
Rama,
Radha Krishna Radha Krishna Radha Krishna Radha Krishna Radha Krishna Chaitanya
Sri
Nityananda
Krishna Chaitanya.
Nityananda Nityananda Radha Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna, Hari Hari, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Radha Radha, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Radha
Hare
Radha,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare
ah,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, ah, Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ah, Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Hello.
Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Ah, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, thank you for joining us here on TikTok here. Well, actually, okay, we'll read a little bit here. And so if there's anybody that's familiar with the philosophy of Vaishnavism, this is for you here. And if you're not, if you just listen and to the vibration, we'll go from there. Okay, duplicate Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Ah. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Ah. Hare Ram, Hare Rama. Ah. Yeah. Okay, so Chaitanya Charitamrita. Ah. Madhya Lila. Ah, chapter 11 there in Madhya Lila there, Lalita. Ah.
Yeah, okay. You want me to read?
I'll read a verse first here. Text 1. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu merged the entire world in an ocean of ecstatic love by performing his beautiful dances within the temple of Jagannath. He danced dances within the temple of Jagannath, and he danced exquisitely and jumped high. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all glories to Lord Nityananda. All glories to Sri Advaita Prabhu, and all glories to all the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The next day, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya requested Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to give him permission to submit a statement without fear. The Lord gave the Bhattacharya where is this? assurance that he could speak without fear, but added that if his statement was suitable, he would accept it, and if it were not, he would reject it. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, "There is a king named Pataparudra Maharaj, Pataparudra Rai. He is very anxious to meet you, and he wants your permission." As soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this proposal, he immediately uncovered his ears and with his hands and said, "My dear Sarvabhauma, why are you requesting such an undesirable thing from me? Since I am in the renounced order, it is as dangerous for me to meet a king as to meet a woman. To meet either would be just like drinking poison." Greatly lamenting, the Lord then informed Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, "Alas, for the person seriously desiring to cross over the material ocean and engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord without material motives, seeing a materialist engage in sense gratification, or seeing a woman who is similarly interested, is more abominable than drinking poison willingly." Sarvabhauma replied, "My dear Lord, what you have said is correct. But this king is not an ordinary king. He is a great devotee and servant of Lord Jagannath." Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Although it is correct that the king is a great devotee, he is still to be considered a venomous snake. Similarly, even though a woman be made of wood, one becomes agitated simply by touching her form." So, this is really contradictory to many things about the real, truth of Raghunuga Bhakti, but it's kind of a play. The Lord, he's teaching many things, and these very deep, all these statements, actually. Yeah, so Sarvabhauma is preaching from the spiritual point of view when he says, "Oh, the king, don't look at his dress. Isn't that what I preach? Don't I preach this?" I say, "Don't look at a person's dress. Look at their heart, man. Look at their symptoms." See? And the Lord, of course, would look at that. He's God, man. Any intelligence we get is from him, but he responds differently. Inside his heart, he's thinking, yeah, of course I want to meet the king and all that, but he's got this pastime. He wants to teach. He wants to teach, that for the sannyasis to be careful. First of all, usually sannyasis in the varnashram system, they can't discern what is a real devotee and who isn't. They're looking at how people are dressed. Yeah. They don't see from the spiritual perspective. That's the varnashram dharma system. It's faulty like that. And it's only for really the less intelligent people who are not real devotees yet. So it's, Sarvabhauma is right. He's saying, hey, he's a great devotee. He's very eager to see you. This is Sarvabhauma knows these qualifications. That's the qualification to engage in Raghunuga Bhakti, is to be eager to meet the Lord like the intimate devotees do. It's like, what an opportunity. But if you don't have that spiritual greed, then you won't go to the Lord. You won't be eager to see him. Sarvabhauma is looking at Maharaj Prataparudra and said, this person's eager, man. He wants to meet the Lord. You think everybody was like that? No, very few. They don't know the position of Lord Chaitanya. Only the intimate devotees know the Lord's transcendental qualities by his grace. See, and that's why the devotees who are elevated like Sarvabhauma are actually spontaneous devotees. They preach, and those who have this eagerness, they hear. See, they're the ones who are more purified in heart. Blessed, like Jesus taught, blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God. See, and when you actually see Guru, you're actually seeing God, servitor Godhead. When you meet a real associate of Lord Chaitanya, they're so close and intimate with the Lord, it's like seeing the Lord. You're seeing the Lord's potency, or not seeing it. See, that's why unless your heart is somewhat purified either from this life or a previous one, you won't recognize Servitor Godhead, the Lord who becomes on behalf of the Lord. See, the real devotee, they preach the glories of the absolute truth. They're not preaching the glories of their false ego. Well, they don't have a false ego. They don't identify with it. Only mundane persons identify with a false ego. They know their real identity. They're servants of the transcendental Lord. Okay? That's why they chant the holy name in ecstasy and bliss, because they're serving that Lord's name and tasting that name. The Lord is thinking, wow, I'm having a nice picnic with my devotee. We're sitting here relishing the holy name of God. And because you're a real associate of Lord Chaitanya, you're not like these misers in the Vaishnava movement who don't show anything. They can't show anything. They're far from the real goal. The ones I've seen, they don't even understand the mentality of Lord Chaitanya. See, so the devotees who are preaching deliverance in this world preach like Lord Chaitanya did. They're given the potency to chant this holy name with great ecstatic devotion. See, and do it publicly even, and like canvas for Raganuga Bhakta candidates. Like if you're on TikTok or Facebook or Twitch or and YouTube, and you hear this preaching, you see this ecstatic chanting, and it doesn't matter where you're from, if you're a Vaishnava or a Christian or anything. Wow, man, this is beautiful. This is really wonderful. I think I would also like to be like that. I'd like to chant like that and relish. See, and then you come into the association of very rare devotees who chant like this. Like you see here. This is your second chance, man. This hasn't been available, this kind of chanting publicly, for 550 years. Prabhupada wasn't chanting openly like this. He wasn't showing people how to relish mellows and all that stuff. He was telling them that was the first stage. Telling them, hey, build the temples, man. Go work for Krishna. Get a little purified. Go on pilgrimage. The people were contaminated consciousness. They couldn't take the pure teaching of Guru Tattva even. As soon as Prabhupada left, immediately they taught the impure teaching, the contaminated teachings, that they were actual spiritual masters. That's contaminated. No, the pure teachings in the book, a real spiritual master is an eternal associate of Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna. And that's the spiritual master in the real disciplic line. Otherwise, it's a fake line. See? With contaminated teachings. Even if they have the beautiful book of the Bhagavatam or Gita written by Prabhupada and everything, they with their word, it's almost like they spit poison on it. They spit poison, forked tongue, hypocrisy. They're not really gurus, see? They're not really deliverers of the universe. They're not, a real spiritual master is meant to deliver you out of illusion by their word, by their realization of that word, by their taste for the name. See, and you can see they have this divine feeling that's not like people's feelings in the world. People have material feelings reposed on material objects. That's why these gurus are, all of them I've seen, every one of them that I've seen, they don't have spiritual feeling. So they can't show it. They can't demonstrate it. They don't have the realization about it. They put themselves on a high seat, even without ecstatic devotion. So they're not qualified. They give you a contaminated teaching. That's why we don't see love of Krishna in Vaishnavism. That's why Narayan Raj was preaching, Prema, that's so high. You got to work for it for many lifetimes, and then you'll attain it by following sadhana bhakti siddha. You'll get siddha by doing strict sadhana, chant 1 lakh and fasting and all that. And after many lifetimes, you go up through the ranks. See, there is no mercy in that. No, you got to do it on your own. First deserve, then desire, right? That's not really the Raganuga thing. That was a Raganuga Sangha. See, contaminated teachings. Contaminating word. It's not in alignment. What I tell you here, I tell you what's in the book that he even translated. He translated Vishwanath Chakravarti's book about Raganuga Bhakti. He's Raganuga Sangha, right? But teaching Vaidhi teachings that you have to attain Krishna. If you're teaching Raganuga Bhakti, then you preach the pastimes of Krishna and the absolute truth with such devotional taste and the name with such taste that people who listen get purified very fast and start to enter into the divine ras of love of Krishna, love of God. See? Now that's a real Raganuga Bhakti Sangha. Nobody was like that. Radhakund Babaji's Raganuga Sangha without any raga, no rasa, no purification like that. Just simply rules, regulations, and everything, all in the name of Raganuga Bhakti. But what do you see here? You see Raganuga Bhakti, the truth of Raganuga Bhakti. You see the verse says, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says in that book I just mentioned, that the only qualification for Raganuga Bhakti is you see devotees who are intimately worshiping God in the mood of Vrindavan, which is very ecstatic like you see here, and very intimate like you see here. So you got to see it first. Otherwise, where's your role model? What is it? That's why these Raganuga Bhaktas in the Narayan Maharaj group and all of that, they don't know what it looks like. It's all a big show. Big show. Oh, we'll hold it back. Don't wipe any tears you got. Yeah. But it's all baloney, man. They want me to respect baloney. I don't respect baloney. See? No, we purify baloney by calling a spade a spade. Real devotees are frank if they're preaching, if they're teaching the truth, because it's the conclusive truth that'll set you free. If you can't take it, like somebody said, oh, this person that we rejected and kicked their little booty out of here, who teaches contaminated teachings. He's a better guru than you. See, that's a lot of people think like that. They like contaminated teachings. They like speculate. They want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that you need a bona fide guru if you want to go deep. It's the same thing on TikTok. You don't have to listen to this teaching here or anywhere. You can just chant with us, and or if you don't like our style of chant, oh, that's too intimate. What did all these tears do? That's really weird. Yeah, well, go to Radhanath and Jaipataka and the ISKCON and Gaudiya Smiti, Gaudiya Math, and you'll go. You can go there and chant without the tears because they're nowhere to be seen. Matter of fact, you'll get chastised if you shed a tear for Krishna. Oh, they did it to me. I'll tell you to wipe the tear if you got a tear. Don't show anything, man. Don't show. It's very private. Oh, yeah, Lord Chaitanya, what is this? What are they teaching? A new philosophy? That's a contaminated teaching when you don't teach the way Lord Chaitanya taught. He shed plenty of tears. We got all the pictures. You ever see the pictures, Lalita, of Lord Chaitanya dancing tears? They actually paint the tears on their eye. Tears are pouring out of his eyes. And all of a sudden, oh, no, not now. No. Yeah, they're only doing it.
That's only for them, not for us.
Huh? Yeah, not for us.
It's only for them, not for us.
No. Yeah, not for us, because they don't have the tears. They have to set a new standard, a contaminated standard for what is a guru, what is Guru Tattva. If you don't know Guru Tattva, you cannot enter the kingdom of Vrindavan. I mean, it's fine if people want to chant. Anybody, they chant in the New Age, they chant in ISKCON, they chant in Gaudiya Smiti, they chant with Johan. You want that chant? Great. You're not getting to Vrindavan very quickly, because that doesn't go in. It's a pure place, and the teaching is very pure. That's why Jesus said it right, man. Blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God. And if you see God, you will see God in this name. And if you see God in this name and these pastimes, you're going to shed tears. You're going to be ecstatically blissed out of your mind, literally out of your mind into the plane of ecstatic emotion. No more material mind stuff. Yeah. So That's really the essence. Otherwise, you can. That's why there's so many sanghas of devotees on the path. That's why you can look in the broad spectrum. They're devotees in Muslims and Christians, and amongst them, it's divided in many different temples and people of different mentalities, right? So different people, and they get together. The same thing in Vaishnavism. There are many different devotees of the Lord, some closer and some more distant, some more contaminated, and they like that association. It's like, crows. Crows, they have certain food, and it's down on the ground, and it's usually spoiled. They like it. But other birds may not like it. They like, even like the Chakravarti birds, in Vrindavan. They like drink water from the cloud. They don't drink contaminated water. See, that's why there's a lot of analogies for of this pure water, and this is the same thing with the pure teaching. See, with the pure teaching, you find the real guru. The real guru is right there in the book. Jesus saw what the real guru was. Pharisees didn't. Isn't that funny? They had the same book. But Jesus saw the intimate understanding, the truthful, conclusive understanding that he had a special empowerment by the Supreme Lord to do what those Pharisees could not do. And that was preach the real essential word of the Bible, which gives people the spirit of devotion to a degree. It's the same. What is the difference? In our Srimad Bhagavatam, in the first canto, second verse, it says, only the pure in heart can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. See, always the same teaching. Blessed are the pure in heart, they shall see God. Yeah, and only the pure in heart can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. You know why? Because Srimad Bhagavatam is God in a book. The pure spiritual Lord in a book, in the form of the book. So that's how you practically see it. Otherwise, nobody's ever even told anybody this. Nobody's explained what Jesus meant. Nobody even knows these things. This is very rare to find a person explain. What I just said, there you can go all the way to the greatest theologians in Christianity, and they'll never tell you just what I said. They're stumped on the no-brainer verses. They just throw up their hands. We don't know why he said it. And because of my connection and with Vaishnavism and these devotees that came here, even though I got their association from the book, has expanded my understanding of the kingdom of God. I love this. I love sharing these deep truths. But not everybody likes it. We got one guy over there that disagreed with everything I said. And, he's happier now. Now he can freely express his contamination. I don't want it, We send the Taruns over there, Anybody else that seems to have those kind of qualities are not like right in their minds. Oh yeah, go over there. When you meet a devotee who is purified by this chanting and this ecstasy, this potency, they're right in their mind. See? And they're right in their emotional state because it's ecstatic. But those who are crazy, they call them crazy. They called Lord Chaitanya crazy. They thought he was an epileptic. You could see, even now, he had epilepsy. Because that's, it's just like, people might call Nityananda a drunkard. They called him a drunkard often. He was drunk on, just like you get drunk on alcohol, he got drunk on the holy name. Just like epileptics, they shake and all of that stuff like that. Well, Lord Chaitanya had a very intense devotional ecstasy. He also shook and fell down on the ground, even foamed at the mouth like epileptics. But you can see he was like no epileptic you'll ever see in this world. Nobody had a consciousness like him. That's why the greatest devotees at that time said, nobody is like this. Nobody is so realized. Even as a teacher, he could defeat all the pundits of the world. He just knew the essence of everything. And that's why if anybody becomes an associate of Lord Chaitanya, which we help people become very quickly, you become a great scholar, actually, better than the Acharya Devs in there. Because if you come here, you're close to a real associates of the Lord, and you get purified very fast, and you understand, like Lalita now. She didn't know English at all, but boy, she loves to relish these verses now, because you can only understand them by the awakened spiritual taste, which she has. Right? And others too, Govinda, others, you're, if you like to hear these teachings, that's you have to have developed spiritual taste. So yeah, so this is very deep, these teachings, pastimes. Like if you just like the chanting here, you can just come for the chanting. Because especially if you're new, like on TikTok or something, you might just want to, if you start to get a little weird in your mind, which is not, and you can't handle your process, which a lot of people can't. That's where there's thousands of Vaishnavas in ISKCON, millions now. But out of all those millions, we're lucky if we get a handful who are ready to go deeper and to go through the process of transformation. This is kind of how it is, But already, we're like a rolling stone, and it gathers more and more moss, and also momentum. We're getting a lot more momentum. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you read the next verse there. I got to stop soon because I'm a little bit tired. Yeah.
Verse number.
Let's see here. What verse?
4, 5, I think.
No, let's see here. Actually, we're gonna skip a little bit. I'll give you a verse here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, text number 15.
Okay, thank you, Guru Maharaj. When King Prataparudra, when he returned to Jagannath Puri, Ramananda Raya came with him. Ramananda Raya immediately went to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great pleasure. Upon meeting Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ramananda Raya offered his obeisances. The Lord embraced him, and both of them began to cry in the great ecstasy of love.
Isn't that amazing? Here in 2024, all the way since Prabhupada to now, this has not been glorified, actually, that meeting God and then the tears that come from that. And the devotees here practically show they're meeting God in truth, because when they chant and deeply relish mellows, the Lord's very close and ecstasy arises. See? Yeah. And as I said, some people with the fake ecstasy, like they don't, it's fake because it's contaminated still. Maybe they get something. There's something there, but it's not clean. It's not pure. It's and the people they can't even follow the basic thing, because the basic thing to advance from the Vaidhi platform to this platform is you accept a bona fide spiritual master and you hear the pastimes of the Lord as they are. Not challenging them. I mean, you could question and say, well, what about this? But to actually say, actually, I know more than my guru. See, because that's contamination. I mean, that's not the real path. I mean, that's why it doesn't work like that. And then that gives you a thief mentality. You come to steal. Oh, yeah, I like that bhakti. I want to take some of that and then go away, like Ravana did. You take it to his kingdom. You see how they take it to their house. And they don't care about associating with devotees. You think he cares about anybody here? No, because it's the way the world is. When you're contaminated consciousness, all you want to do is use people as a resource. This goes on all the way into religion. And these religious leaders, they want to use their followers as a resource so that they can accumulate wealth, buildings, and all of that. That's their wealth. And that's why that's hypocrisy. That's always been here. The Pharisees were like that. They didn't care about their followers. They were resources to collect donations so they could live nicely. Like beggars. Yeah, they're actually poor. See, until devotion awakens, you're really poor, and you're really a degraded consciousness. And people worship in this Kali Yuga people that are poor in spirit and of degraded consciousness because they just can't tell any better. And then they see the ecstatic devotees who manifest the symptoms like the meeting of Lord Chaitanya and Ramananda Roy when they chant Hare Krishna mantra, and they think that's a bad thing. See? They think that's wrong. See? So that's the world. You know, even the CIA there's a statement in the CIA. When we can convince the world, the masses, that the lie is the truth, and the truth is a lie, then we've won. See, that's the demons. They win like that. That's what they're actively engaged in. They lie, so many lies now. And they're convincing many people because they have AI technology and they can censor things, censor all the other opinions of good people, honest people, people with scruples. And then they just give the narrative that they want that's a lie. And the masses believe them. Okay, that's one level. There's another level too. The other level is religion. Religion is contaminated with a lot of lies. See? They don't teach you the door. Jesus taught the door. I'm the door, he said, because he was intimate with God and he had a mission. He was employed to preach a certain message. He knew what he was here for. Okay? That's the bona fide spiritual master taught in chapter 1, actually in all the books that we have, in the Bible. Okay? So that's the truth, is to follow a bona fide representative of that transcendental Lord, because that transcendence of the spiritual dimension is manifested here through them, and only through them. And they're very rare. Otherwise, you're getting the lie as the truth, and that's called mental speculation. It's basically more or less a lie. That's what they lie, like Johann is lying to you. You don't need a guru. He doesn't need a guru. No, of course, he doesn't want to change. He doesn't, he thinks he's better than guru. He thinks speculates on, we all don't need guru. We have a new way now. Oh yeah, Prabhupada was guru, and but all glories to Prabhupada, but it's all hodgepodge, mixed up, contaminated thing. It doesn't do anything. It's confusing. It keeps people unclear. And they got the same thing it's like in the ISKCON and all these groups. Same thing. Nobody is as they are. They're not real gurus. They're not real spiritual masters. They're lying. And they get the masses to accept the lie as the truth, right? That's how Maya wins. The masses of devotees believe these gurus who have no ecstatic devotion are bona fide spiritual masters. And there's only one guy, Gaur Hari Das, that says, no, they're not. They're lying to you. And I'll prove it. I'll get my book and I'll just read it right there, how it works here. We'll just do that right here for any of you spies out there or whoever, wherever you are. We get them occasionally. For you spies out there, you bring your book and we'll bring the same books. And I'll show everybody clearly that Krishna was a living being who spoke to Arjuna, was his disciple. Just approach a spiritual master. They have seen the truth. See, they can impart it to you. Jesus said the same thing. You know, the Son can reveal the true nature of the Father to whom he chooses. They are always the same thing. Maharaj Parikshit didn't approach one of these kind of gurus, did he? For enlightenment? Did he approach an ecstatic, intimate associate of Krishna? Shukadeva Goswami or what? Who's lying to you? Are they anybody? Does anyone dare to proclaim that they are on the level of Shukadeva Goswami? You know who did? Narayan Raj. But he never proved it. You know? Maharaj Parikshit went back to Godhead. He got transcendental ras. It was written about the bhakti that Maharaj Parikshit by Shukadeva Goswami, showing the qualities of a liberated soul was liberated by devotion. See? And Narayan Raj said he was on the same platform, but didn't prove it. I actually heard him, you know, and said, actually, I and Rupa Goswami and Prabhupada are on the same platform. I know Prabhupada was, but him, I know he wasn't, but you know, that would be an unpopular statement to say that. But he never proved it. Didn't make one liberated devotee in the level of transcendental ras. See, so, and then you got the ISKCON devotees. Is there any guru out there that's actually, oh, let's turn the light on. Dark. That's on the level of tasting the holy name in ecstasy? Who's proved it? Nobody. They don't even teach it. They don't even care about that. They don't care about the truth. They just care about position, using people like resources. Do you see why Krishna says in chapter 18, 65 and 6, abandon all varieties of religion? What else does that mean? What does that infer? Oh, religion and religious leaders, just like Bali Maharaj abandoned his religious leader because his religious leader was against the truth. Shuddha Bhakti is the truth. Shuddha Bhakti is transcendental emotion and transcendental knowledge and truth. Pure truth, pure ecstasy. Okay? Abandon the impure understanding of worshiping God, which practically everybody has in religion. Abandon them and take shelter of the real Lord, which you get through real guru. They give you the conclusive truth, the quickly purifying truth. See? And you see what divine emotions are. And you want to be like that? You want to be blissful? Do you like the roller coaster ride of the material emotional state where people jerk you around? People, they go to begging schools and to pull the heartstrings. We even get them done doing here until the people transcend. They come here and give you a bleeding heart and take all your friggin' money, where they lie to you and cheat to you. See? All because you have material emotions, even mode goodness emotions. And you get screwed every time because you can't see their intentions. And you can't see the hypocrisy in people because of material feelings. See? And speculation. See? So those who are better speculators control people like that. See? As you come here, we're here, you see a person, or not only one person, but other persons with divine emotions. You see what that looks like. Chanting the holy name in great ecstasy. I'm not ashamed of it. Why are these guys ashamed of chanting in ecstasy? They're not ashamed of it. They just don't have it. They're liars. They want me to respect liars. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't respect liars. Don't tell me you're a spiritual master and you take worship and people are bowing down to you and you should be better than them. You're not thinking you're better than them, but you should have divine emotions. That's being beyond neophyte. That's Madhyamadikari, they call that. That's an advanced devotee because you've been awakened by either this life, the past life, from associating with real Vaishnavas and got the mercy, or in this life and you get the mercy like we're doing it here. My disciples are better than 1,000 of those ISKCON gurus or any of those persons who don't have ecstatic emotions. This is the real philosophy preached here. It works. It shows you in this science experiment, God is behind it. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be ecstatic, would you? If I was speculating like these ISKCON gurus and all that, you wouldn't be ecstatic devotees. You see, everything's growing really nicely in the sincere people coming here sincerely, right? You like this closeness with God, right? That's what you really want. That's your treasure, right? More and more your treasure. See? That's the quality of persons that come here. Most people are not like that. No, they have other motives. They're like that Johan. He wants to be a big teacher. He wants to teach the teacher. Because he thinks he's better and he's more right and more advanced than his guru who awakened him. All I got was, oh, thanks for the awakening. I'm taking what I got here back to my kingdom, like Ravana. But see, Ravana got the false Sita. That's right there in the book. It's always that way. You come here to steal this bhakti, you get something, you get the imitation. And it shows in your symptoms. He preaches bogus philosophy, speculations, all in the name of Krishna consciousness, just like everybody practically. Yeah. Except here. Here, the book comes to life. It's a living book. It lives in you. You're alive because of the word. That's why I love the verses, even in the Bible, the ones that really are like pristine. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God. See? The Word is God. The Word is God now. Okay? But the Word of God is spiritual. It has a spiritual effect. It liberates souls. But it has to be spoken, that word, right? The word. That word in the book has to be spoken by a liberated soul on the level of the book who understands the book. Simple, huh? Okay. Otherwise, you can use the same verse for the snake in the garden. In the beginning of your downfall was the word of the snake. The speculation of the snake. That's why you see why I say, don't go to Johan, man. Be careful, the snake's there. The snake, the Kalya, the Putana, the false follower, false devotee. You will not be pleasing God to go in that Sangha. See? If you listen to that word, if your bhakti is weak and you can't do anything about it, you might be captured by the snake. Look at Eve, look at Adam. See, they listened to even the snake said, hey, listen to my word and you shall be like gods. Isn't that the world? Isn't that what they're doing? People want to be like gods. They don't want to serve God. They want to be God. They want to be God in religion. They want to be the Lord of you. They want to rule you by the Lord, as a Lord. But how do tyrants rule people? How do they give them a lot of rules, right? A lot of regulations, what you must do. Isn't that what the government does? A lot of rules, a lot of regulations. Religion also. See, so it's still some tyrannical stuff in there. You notice how we rule here? See, we awaken people's transcendental love for God. I don't tell you, you follow all these rules and everything. Maybe certain ones that are important. But the essence is to awaken people's spiritual love. So you're ruled by your attraction to Krishna. And you can't give that up because now you found what new life is. When you start to chant, this is the example of ecstatic relationship it sustains devotees. See? Ecstatic relationship is food, is nourishment. for a person. And when you awaken, you realize, hopefully, when you really deeply get this awakening, you need this food. You wouldn't want to give up sadhu sangha, because the Lord and his devotees, they love to congregate, congregational chanting together. They like to get together. See? If you give this up, that's the contaminate. Can you imagine? Look, he goes on his merry way. Thanks for the awakening. I don't give a shit about you. That's Mayavadi. They're all like that. They don't have any love yet. They don't love them. They don't love. They love the false ego of being God, like gods in their kingdom. Like Ravana felt like he was a god. Johan, he's over guru. His decree, his speculations rule anybody that's stupid enough to listen to that. And most people are not very smart. They like speculation.
People who have not been awakened themselves and who are attached to the old preaching, they are still attracted to Johan.
Yeah, the old
Because they hear what they want to hear, not what they need to learn. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so anyway, this is Guru Tattva, basically, because if anybody's attracted to hearing this, this is the key to entering in eternal life. Literally, even in this world, you will start to taste the nectar of this Vrindavan. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. That's all we can offer. That's all I am here to offer, is like, hey, this is my treasure. I open my heart to my treasure. And I notice those who like this treasure, that we become friends, I'm just like big brother, here to share this treasure with the world. And then because when you get it, this treasure, you become like a kindred spirit, like we like each other. We like to have worship together. Otherwise not. If you've got some contaminated consciousness like that, speculations, and you want to be guru and you're against guru, well, so then people move, go into their association. That association. I don't want to associate with that. I like this. I like these people here. I like my friends. We're on the same page. We want God. We're here for the essence. I mean, we have lives, but we want the Lord. We want a pure relationship with the Lord. See, Krishna says in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there's a statement of Krishna. He says, the gopis, they're my friends. They're my confidantes. They're my companions. They're my teachers. Sometimes I'm their teacher. See? They have respect for me. See? Not that they always have respect. Sometimes we like to twist his ear. But they respect Krishna. They respect that. And when you have a real guru, he's looking at the qualities of disciples and seeing, are they real? That's why I look at Johan. I say, look, there's something off there. Look, he's got the contempt. He's not like that. He's not like he says. He's, I'm a real intimate associate of Vishaka, but he doesn't act like it. He's against guru. He's against Vaishnavas. He speculates. It's a lie. You see, I'm here to point it out, man.
They closed the door.
It's just, And he doesn't like this vibration. This vibration isn't for everybody. I mean, you'll know if this vibration is for you. If you're listening to this, you may not understand what I'm talking about, because it takes, Lalita here on this computer here, it's been here 6-7 years almost, so you can't expect to understand what I'm talking about, but the vibration, just keep coming and you'll gradually understand everything. Yeah, you want to know what life is about? Well, we know what life is about more and more and more. It's just gets more clear all the time. Yeah. Yeah, on this, I think I need to stop here. It's getting a little bit late and yeah, I'm kind of overextending. Okay, thank you on TikTok. Wow, we had 600. We have 683 likes already. It's amazing. Thank you for coming, everybody. Yeah. And so until we'll be back tomorrow morning. So if anybody's around, thank you. By the way, give us a follow if you can, if you're inspired by this, hopefully, and like this video so it goes into the thing, and share it with your friends too. That goes everywhere on Twitch and everywhere else. Okay, thank you very much. We'll sign off here on